Man, it's crazy. They can 3D print anything now,
I know.
apparently, right?
I know in my neighborhood, someone is actually selling a 3D printer. I'm wondering, well, what can I build with that? Like, maybe I will buy it.
Anything you want, they can print it, it
Yeah.
seems like. Like organs, I think they're talking about, they can use like a 3D printer.
Yeah, but that's gotta be expensive. I don't know how it works, but what are the supplies that I need to put in this machine to build an organ?
I don't
That
know.
seems,
You can make
I don't know.
At least something fun, right? You should probably buy it.
Yeah, no, probably not. You know, today we've got a lot going on. Now, this afternoon, there's no severe weather, okay? We do have some light rain and some drizzle moving from south to north across really central Oklahoma. This is going to pick up even more so later this afternoon and into early evening. But NEXTGEN Live, certainly at least, we do have some light rain showing up, especially just to the north and to the west. You can see those showers moving north towards Helena, also just north and east of Watauga, and in south central Oklahoma, some scattered showers really all across parts of Garvin County, and you can see just a little stray shower there around Sulphur. Chickasha looks dry right now, but certainly some fog. This is our Chickasha camera, part of our Pike Pass Skycam network. So ceilings are still low, but we still somehow managed to make it to about 50 degrees because we've got that south-southeast wind at 13 miles an hour. Visibilities over the past couple of hours have actually come down. And so right now we're only at about 1 mile in Ada, Lawton, really much of parts of central and southern Oklahoma. Visibilities are pretty low, but low to mid 50s all across the state with a southeast wind between about 15 to 25 miles an hour. Gusts as high as around 30 in parts of western Oklahoma, but approaching about 35 and the Panhandle. So the big trough out to the east, very dynamic storm. You can see lots of winter storm warnings, blizzard warnings, all that kind of stuff off to the north and west. Well, this sort of weather is not headed our way. The storm system is, but here in Oklahoma, we're expecting more severe storms. We're talking wind, hail, and even the possibility of tornadoes. But again, this afternoon, that's certainly not going to be the case. We're just going to see some scattered light rain showers and at times just even drizzle from south to north. It's not going to be until probably after about 10 o'clock or so when we do get these discrete supercells. They're going to form in the Texas Panhandle and eventually make their way across the Texas and Oklahoma border probably after about 10 o'clock, all the way through midnight. But eventually it forms a big line, moves across I-35 very late overnight, and by late tomorrow morning, everything will be in eastern Oklahoma. So it's going to be a fast-moving storm system. As far as future rotating storms, like I said earlier, I think initially when these storms do develop in the Texas Panhandle, they're going to be very isolated. So that is where we do have the higher chance of seeing the tornado, but that would be likely in parts of western northwest Oklahoma. But we still have a chance of seeing some brief spin-ups along the line that moves across I-35, but that's probably going to happen probably after about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So again, a very late night. Tracker is going to be out this evening and overnight and all the way through tomorrow morning. We're going to watch these storms very closely, and any one location across the state has a low threat of seeing some severe storms. And right now that tornado threat is pretty low, but it's certainly a possibility across the west and central and eventually parts of southeast Oklahoma. As far as hail, I think any one spot could see up to quarter-size hail, but where we could see the bigger hail up to golf balls, that would be in the far north and west. And that's also where we have the highest chance of seeing some stronger wind gusts over 65 miles an hour. So for this morning, obviously we have some light drizzle, some light rain starting to pick up, temperatures in the low 50s with the breezy southeast wind. But as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon into early evening, scattered showers likely really across much of the state. But overnight and into tomorrow morning, the storms will move from west to east across the state. Temperatures are actually going to climb in some locations a little bit, so we're talking low to mid 50s. Tomorrow morning, storms along and east of I-35, and again, during that time, still possibly severe, but by tomorrow afternoon, still a chance of rain and storms in southeast Oklahoma, while we're expecting lots of sun here in Oklahoma City. So eventually, it's going to turn out to be a really nice day with highs back in the upper 50s, and this time a southwest wind between 15 to 25 miles an hour, and low 60s in the southeast. By Wednesday, though, that wind's going to be out of the northwest, and it's going to be more chilly. Temperatures in the upper 40s, low to mid 50s across the far south. So over the next several hours, today it's going to be just wet. We're expecting light rain showers and drizzle, but overnight tonight, that is when the storms will eventually move into western Oklahoma and into Oklahoma City, probably after about 2 o'clock in the morning. We'll be right back.